Straight ahead from KOIN 6 News, police are investigating the death of a man as a possible murder. They have a body but no ID. Could it be a Woodburn man who's been missing since he went target shooting on Thursday?
Also, a new clue may have surfaced in the case of a boy who's been missing since last December when he went looking for Christmas trees with his family.
Plus, more than 11,000 runners take to the streets in the annual Portland Marathon.
This special edition of KOIN 6 News starts right now.
You're watching KOIN TV 6, the news for Portland, Vancouver, and the Pacific Northwest. This is a special edition of KOIN 6 News.
Police are investigating a possible murder after finding the body of a man in the Scotts Mills area. Could it be the body of a Woodburn man who's been missing since he went target shooting on Thursday? Good evening, I'm Reed Coleman.
And I'm Ken Boddy. Thanks for joining us on this special edition of KOIN 6 News. Marion County Sheriff's deputies have a mystery on their hands tonight. It includes the disappearance of a hunter 10 miles southeast of Scotts Mills. That man disappeared after going target practicing on Thursday night. Now, 2 days later, police find a body matching his description. And as Eric Mason tells us, the circumstances surrounding the death are suspicious.
It began as a search for a missing hunter, and now with the discovery of a body, it's looking more and more like a murder. This is the gravel pit that 22-year-old Eugene Makomakov most likely arrived at sometime Thursday evening to target shoot. This morning, this is also where deputies found a body that matches his description, although they say it will take an autopsy to be certain.
Yeah, does it look like a gunshot wound?
I can't release any information. I have not seen the deceased, and we're going to have to wait until a medical examiner can examine the body.
The news that the 22-year-old Woodburn man, a builder by trade, could be dead hit friends and family hard.
But we understand that his body has been found.
Did he come up here by himself?
I think so. I'm gonna go.
What deputies will confirm is the fact they've found Makomakov's car, a green 1990 VW, on a logging road about 12 miles from Scotts Mills. The car is about 2 miles from the body, in an area littered with glass and shell casings. Interestingly enough, the car doesn't appear to be abandoned, but parked carefully back into the trees. Whoever parked the car here did not want it to be found easily. It's now 3 days after the Woodburn man did not return home. Deputies say they want to talk with anyone who may have seen this car driven between Thursday night and Sunday morning. Saturday morning was the first day of deer hunting season, and thousands of hunters were in the woods looking to bag the first buck of the season. Each year there are hunting accidents, but in this case, Makomakov was just sighting in his rifle in a gravel pit. Deputies say, given those conditions, they think it unlikely that he is the victim of an accident. They call this death a suspicious one they hope to get the public's help on. Near Scotts Mills, Eric Mason, KOIN 6 News.
If you have any information about the green Volkswagen or the case we've just reported, you can call the Marion County Sheriff's Office. That number is 1-503-588-5032. Police in Klamath Falls are investigating a possible new clue to the disappearance of a young boy last December. 8-year-old Derek Engerbretson disappeared while looking for a Christmas tree with his family. Search crews scoured the area where he disappeared. They looked for weeks and found no clue to his whereabouts. Now police want to know if some graffiti in an Eastern Oregon restroom may shed some light. Police are not saying what was scribbled on the bathroom wall, but for some reason they believe it could be connected to his disappearance. They also say it could be a prank, but since there's been no sign of the boy, they're still looking into it.
The woods are full of hunters, and those woods are tinder dry. 2 more blazes erupted today, one east of Estacada, the other south of there, not far from Detroit Lake. News Chopper 6 shows us the fire near Estacada, near Promontory Point. It's burned only 2 acres, but because of those brittle, dry conditions, fire crews aren't taking any chances. They sent in 12 smoke jumpers, 3 engines, and an air tanker. It's hoped that will make it impossible for this fire to grow with help from the wind and the dry brush. South of this fire, between the Willamette National Forest and the Mount Hood Wilderness, burns a 1-acre fire. Crews there believe they have now got the upper hand. More trouble for firefighters battling a blaze near Walton, Oregon. They're trying to douse hot spots on a hillside already torched by fire. Nearly 800 firefighters work the front lines while choppers dump buckets of water from the air. The fire began Tuesday afternoon west of Eugene. High winds and low humidity fueled the flames. The fire grew quickly to more than 1,000 acres, but crews say a change in the weather is helping them gain the upper hand.
Police are looking for a convicted sex offender who escaped from the Eastern Oregon Correctional Institution in Pendleton. 39-year-old James Kinney broke out sometime late last night. Kinney is described as a white male, about 5 feet 8 inches tall, 170 pounds. He's got brown hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing prison blues, blue jeans and a blue denim shirt with the word inmate emblazoned in orange on the back of the shirt.
Just about everyone knows that drugs are sometimes smuggled into this country on ships and planes. But how about a kayak? 2 kayakers are in federal custody tonight after trying to paddle a shipment of pot across international waters. Federal agents seized 94 pounds of marijuana on a kayak in the San Juans, and they busted 2 people. Someone saw them loading the stash on the kayak and called police. Federal agents say drug smuggling in local waterways is a huge illegal industry, which goes mostly undetected. They say the pot was from Canada and is worth roughly $300,000.
If you or someone you know is in today's Portland Marathon, you've got plenty of company. 11,000 runners, walkers, and toddlers took part, 60% of them women. The marathon wound through the downtown area, causing many street closures and more than a few frustrated drivers. The streets were full of people, from serious runners like Matt Messner and Kyra Slade, who won the men's and women's categories, to just average folks who walked through the course, often with family and friends, and were content just to finish. Some didn't even do that. Many just fell by the wayside and didn't seem to mind at all that much, ending up watching the event on this sunny October afternoon. For many, their goal in the marathon was to have fun, and it certainly seemed to accomplish that goal.
For people who want to save money on groceries, this makes a lot of sense. The new Subi Discount Grocery opened this weekend. It looks like any other supermarket, but the items here come from damaged shipments or closeouts. The products are still good. They're just not perfect enough for major retail chains. So customers willing to drive to 14th and Morrison can save a lot of money.
Good. We strive to save the customer a minimum of 20% off of regular retail prices, and many cases you'll find savings up to 50% and more.
The concept is similar to an outlet store, only for groceries. The store moved into this old Kino's supermarket from its former location on North Killingsworth and Albina. Owners say the move gives them 3 times the space to handle more products. He is known as the man behind the phrase "made in Japan." That's how much of a mark he left behind. Today he passed away. Find out whom we're talking about next.
Also, did shoddy workmanship cause Japan's worst nuclear disaster? KOIN 6 News will be right back with that.
And what a gorgeous fall afternoon. Could we be in for more sunshine? Randy Queren has that answer right after this.
Giving me my own car just made the most sense.
I thought, give my little girl her own car? I've got to be out of my mind.
Since it was our old family car and it really needed new paint, Dad said I could make it any color I wanted.
It just makes the most sense to take it to Mako. They have up to a 4-year written guarantee.
For a limited time, Mako's presidential paint service is only $249.95. Save $100.
They did a great job.
You can't even tell it's the same car Mom drove. And all I need now is my own phone.
When your car starts looking dull, better get Mako.
People with arthritis can swing, or they can swing with capsaicin. It gives you fast, odor-free relief, and unlike the leading pain rubs, the longer you use it, the greater the relief. Let capsaicin put you back in the swing of things.
In football, speed is everything. Same for pain relief. That's why pro athletes demand the fast relief of Flexall. Flexall's unique aloe vera gel speeds relief straight to the pain, so you're back in the game in no time. Flexall, full speed relief for tough pain.
Morning, Nate. Java?
Does your ideal job exist? Why not find out? It's free and discreet. Portland.techies.com, your local career source. In fact, here are just a few of the companies hiring on our internet job fair now.
A newspaper report out today isn't likely to ease Republicans' concerns about a nuclear test ban treaty coming up for a Senate vote. The Washington Post says a CIA review finds it can't adequately monitor low-level nuclear tests in Russia. Twice last month, U.S. intelligence agents saw signs of activity in Russia that could have indicated secret testing. Japan has launched an investigation into its worst nuclear disaster. The government is looking into reports of shoddy practices at the privately run uranium processing plant where the accident took place. The investigation questions plant administrators about reports that they've been ignoring legally binding rules on how to handle potentially deadly uranium. Company managers admit workers hand-poured too much deadly material into a bucket-like device, triggering an atomic chain reaction. 3 workers are in the hospital. A doctor says one man was exposed to a lethal dose of radiation. The government says 49 additional people were exposed.
The entrepreneur, engineer, and savvy salesman who co-founded the Sony Corporation died on Sunday. Akio Morita died today at the age of 78. Morita co-founded Sony in a bombed-out department store after World War II and helped give new meaning to the words "Made in Japan." He was the last of a generation of Japanese industrialists that included the man behind the Honda car and electronics rival Konosuke Matsushita. Under Morita's guidance, Sony was instrumental in changing Japan's image from a maker of slipshod products to a world leader in high-quality automobiles and electronics. Also behind his leadership, his company became a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate.
Our beautiful weather continues, but for all those people fighting those fires, they'd like to see some rain.
No question about it. Randy KOIN is there at the weather board to tell us what they can expect and what we can expect. Randy?
Well, they're going to need a little bit of patience. We had another great day in the Northwest today, but the time for the sun is running out. Clouds are approaching and some rainfall, too. The details coming up next.
Morning, Nate. Java?
Does your ideal job exist? Why not find out? It's free and discreet. Portland.techies.com, your local career source. In fact, here are just a few of the companies hiring on our internet job fair now.
I don't have a lot of money. As a single mom, I've got to be careful how much I spend. That's why I went to Les Schwab when my car needed tires.
When you need tires, your nearby Les Schwab Tire Center is ready and eager to help. And working with budgets is their specialty. Like 4 new 40,000-mile steel-belted radial tires for as little as $89. Backed in writing with the Les Schwab warranty. The warranty you don't pay extra for.
My budget is very important to me. Every penny counts. That's why I went to Les Schwab. They're people I trust.
Before you go out and rent a carpet shampooer, get the Dirt Devil Easy Steamer. The lightest, easiest, most compact carpet cleaner. The Easy Steamer gives you deep cleaning power you can see with a motorized brush that agitates and lifts stains and everyday dirt right out of your carpet, upholstery, or stairs. For professional results at home, get the Easy Steamer because nothing escapes the power of a Dirt Devil.
Randy KOIN with 6 Next Red Weather, only on KOIN 6 News.
You're going to have to walk a long way to find a cloud in the Northwest today. Sunny in Portland right now, 76 degrees. The wind is west at 6. The pressure 29.95 and falling. In fact, there's only one place in the entire Northwest that reports mostly sunny conditions. That's down in Klamath Falls. They must have just a little wispy cloud down there. We do have some changes that are approaching, though. More on that in just a second. But look how nice this day is. 76 also for Salem and Eugene. East of the mountains, warmed up a little bit. Yesterday, mid-60s. Today, low 70s in Pendleton and in Walla Walla and LaGrange. Here's the Northwest satellite view. The big ridge of high pressure in place today and again tomorrow. But that's about it, because this will not be denied. Tuesday is going to be our transition day. That's when the big ridge gives way to a big trough. And you can see it right here, this trough-shaped object approaching. Well, that's a cool pool of air that's going to be spilling over the top of us. We could have raindrops as early as Tuesday night. Wednesday morning also seems fairly likely. And then Thursday, potentially. After that, the computers have one of their little computer spats, and they start to argue about what's going to happen as we head into next weekend. Pessimistically, the clouds and cool air and rainfall could continue beyond Thursday. So here you go, the clouds all over us through Wednesday, a very cloudy day. Thursday should be as well. If the other set of computers is correct, though, beginning Friday, we're going to see a return to sunnier, drier weather. For the coast, areas of some night and morning fog already tonight, mostly cloudy tomorrow. In the Willamette Valley, clear tonight, partly cloudy tomorrow with low clouds late tomorrow night. High temperatures tomorrow just a little cooler than today, not a lot. In the Cascades, clear tonight, Partly cloudy on Monday with a chance for some light showers late tomorrow night in the Cascade Mountains. The Gorge, clear tonight. Mostly sunny tomorrow with highs in the mid-60s. And the east side of the state, they had a record low in Burns last night. It's going to be cool again tonight. Upper 20s, followed by daily highs tomorrow, mid and upper 70s. Clear skies tonight with a look at the last quarter moon, low of 45 degrees. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, a little bit of an increase in the cloud cover tomorrow night. As I said, Tuesday's the transition day. Wednesday looks wet, Thursday potentially, and I always have hopes for a dry weekend. Too early to give those up yet.
All right. Thanks, Randy.
Thank you, Randy. Baseball's home run kings are going toe-to-toe on the last day of the regular season. Find out how Sammy and Big Mac did today.
And you'll even get to see Reed Coleman's dance moves and Ed's NFL highlights. Coming up in sports.
At Car Toys, you get 2 cell phones for what you'd expect to pay for 1. 2 digital phones sharing 300 minutes for just $39.95 a month. It's AirTouch Cellular's digital family calling plan.
Car Toys, a better way to go.
It's the big mattress sale at Sleep Country USA. Save on Simmons, Sealy, Spring Air, and Pacific. Save on Beauty Rest, Posturepedic, and Back Supporter. Get free pillows and 6 months same as cash financing.
Get into Sleep Country's big mattress sale now.
Buy a mattress anywhere else.
KOIN TV6 invites you to the Portland Fall Home and Garden Show, where you can enjoy beautifully landscaped gardens, get expert advice, and learn how to make home improvements. Now is the perfect time to plan for spring or begin interior decorating and remodeling projects. So come and get some great ideas at the Portland Fall Home and Garden Show this weekend at the Portland Expo Center. And be sure to join KOIN TV's Randy Querin and Ann Jagger for an inside look at the show Saturday at 7, only on KOIN TV6.
Morning, Nate. Java?
Does your ideal job exist? Why not find out? It's free and discreet. Portland.techies.com, your local career source. In fact, here are just a few of the companies hiring on our internet job fair now.
Giving me my own car just made the most sense.
I thought, give my little girl her own car? I've got to be out of my mind.
Since it was our old family car and it really needed new paint, Dad said I could make it any color I wanted.
It just makes the most sense to take it to Maaco. They have up to a 4-year written guarantee.
For a limited time, Maaco's presidential paint service is only $249.95. Save $100.
They did a great job.
You can't even tell it's the same car Mom drove. And all I need now is my own phone.
When your car starts looking dull, better get Maaco.
Sports with Ed Whalen, only on KOIN 6 News.
Hello, everybody. Nice seeing you again. McGuire smacked another one. The thrilling win by Portland State. But first, the big daddies of football. Arizona went to Dallas, and on the Cardinals' third snap of the game, disaster. George Teague grabbed it. Teague almost celebrates too early, but he made it. 7-0 Cowboys, and they were just starting. Then Aikman down the middle to Michael Irvin for 6 more. I want to show you exactly how Reed Coleman dances. Reed does the same steps as Michael Irvin. Irvin does when she prances around the dance floor. The Dallas receivers burned the Arizona secondary like biscuits. Aikman, the Rocket Ishmael. This made it 21-0. It's all over. Dallas over Phoenix 35-7. I want to show you what happened to an Oregon kid today. Patrick Johnson plays for Baltimore now. Patrick Johnson taunts Atlanta's Ray Buchanan, one of the toughest and meanest defensive backs in football. Buchanan gets up and body slams Johnson, smacks him in the back, and is kicked out the game. Yeah, it was a dumb reaction by Buchanan for sure, but I don't blame Buchanan. Look at Patrick. Rich Brooks never allowed him to act like that. Baltimore won 19-13 in overtime. This is the best part of last night. The Vikings against Montana. Portland State's Jimmy Blanchard hits Oshawante Bryant, and PSU would lead by 9, 30-21 in the second quarter. Now 3:54 is left in the game. This is Montana's Drew Miller to Travis Walker. Now Montana is up 3, 42-39, but wait, there's more. It went to overtime tied at 42. Then Jimmy Blanchard to the potential pro, Terry Charles, 49-42 Portland State. Terry Charles caught 12 passes for a record 276 yards. Montana cut it to 1. They're going for the tie, but it's blocked. Bad snap. Brad Ransom blocked it. Tanner Cole picked it up, and he's gone. It's all over. The Vikings beat Montana 51-48 in overtime. It's the Vikings' most significant win since joining the Big Sky. They're in first place and in the league's driver's seat. Houston won the National League Central today. As for the wild card, the Reds are still playing, trying to avoid elimination. Because in the ninth inning, the Pirates threw a wild pitch against the Mets. That allowed New York to come back from the dead and clinch at least a tie for the wild card. 2-1 Mets the final. We'll know if they're in or headed to a late break or a tiebreaker with the Reds later today. And Big Mac and Sammy go out in style against Sosa's Cubs. McGuire sent a blast to straightaway center. It is number 65 for McGuire and gave him the home run lead, but Sammy went down swinging. Sammy sent it over the wall and about 10 rows deep, so Sammy finishes with 63, 2 behind McGuire, who has smacked 155 home runs in 2 years.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it is. You know, he's an amateur boxer, too, so he doesn't take too much mess from people.
All right.
Like Reed.
Yeah.
Reed doesn't take any mess.
Reed dances.
I'll take care of you after the show. Thank you very much, Ed. Singer Britney Spears says that it was a growth spurt, not breast implants, that have contributed to her increased proportions. Spears, whose album Baby One More Time has sold more than 5 million copies, says the rumors that she had breast implants at the age of 16 has bothered her for a while. She says sometimes she'd just start crying when reporters asked her about it. She decided to come forward to set the record straight.
Well, good for her. I'm glad she straightened that out.
Yeah, me too.
It is so hard to grow up before the cameras.
Yes, it is.
I'm facing that myself one day. Might have a growth spurt, who knows? You want to see
grow up?
Grow up.
Get out of here.
I want to show you some pretty nice weather. Just the very first day of the forecast. Just splendid. After that, we slip slowly into grayer, cooler, wetter weather. By Tuesday night, we might be looking at rain, continuing Wednesday, continuing Thursday. And depending on if you like the ECMWF, the UK MET, the AVN, or the MRF forecast, it might be wet on Saturday, it might be dry.
You have your choice of all of them here on KOIN
Alphabet soup on the weekend forecast.
Will you read that story again?
No, I won't. I won't. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you at 6 o'clock.
You're bad.
No walls. Tear down the walls and you remove all barriers to progress. At SEI Investments, we give our associates unrestricted access to the most important investment resource available, each other. Exceptional talent, configured for maximum innovation.
Our people set new standards in investing every day.
SEI Investments, the art of people, the science of results.
This is Jerry. Jerry hops down the street to his bus stop. It being Portland, rain falls from the sky, and Jerry's bus shelter will keep him dry. One never knows, it can get really hot. Here's hoping an air-conditioned bus will stop. Speaking of buses, well, what do you see? Many are coming more frequently. Jerry now dreams of a land with no rain. One day he'll take Max out to his plane and fly to the tropics and lie in the sun until Katie is ready to take him to her friend's house.
Chinook Winds Casino can put you into a 2000 Dodge Dakota four-wheel drive pickup. All you've got to do to win it is play your favorite games at Chinook Winds. Start now, because the more you play, the more chances you'll have to win in the October 31st drawing. Get full details and maybe a new four-wheel drive Dakota at Chinook Winds Casino on the beach in Lincoln City.
You get hit. Dent, stings, fender bender, rear end, or whatever. Car accidents, even a little hit's a big deal. Painting beautiful cars is what we do. So for the normal repair bill, you might even be able to repaint your whole car. Little hit, no big deal, just a great deal, but only at Mako.
Spend an evening with Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner, October 5th. Call Fastix.
I just thought at the time there's probably a little bit of hanky-panky going on.
The stories you never knew about the stars of Bewitched.
You have no idea how panic-stricken I am as I sit here talking to you.
I'm proud to say that I am gay now. It's time. It's just time.
Samantha's 4 marriages, the second Darren's secret gay life, and the first Darren's penniless last days.